people driving like jackasses out the gate. Damn. I wonder where this road goes. I'm gonna turn down it and see. Oh, also, what up, Blockheads? Damn, that's a nice house. Okay. Oh, and this road just totally bypasses that stoplight. Noted. I will be doing that from now on then. From this point hither. Alright, what up, Blockhead? So I am just making a quick run to the mailbox. I'm not expecting anything. It's just over my lunch break. And damn, dude, you like freaking ramp that shit. Yeah, so I'm just getting a quick ride in before the next couple days, because for the next couple days it's supposed to like freaking be torrential downpour and shit. So we're kind of back to that whole Florida weather pattern of it, you know, raining in the afternoons. Because for the last couple days it's been raining, which sucks for riding a motorcycle. But, you know, doesn't suck for, you know, Mother Earth. Actually, I guess if you think about it, a motorcycle is bad for Mother Earth because, you know, emissions and all that. And then rain is good for Mother Earth because, you know, dihydrogen monoxide, water, and life, plants, trees, grass. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much. But yeah, definitely when you're used to riding every day and then you go to, you know, not being able to ride because we're getting back into the damn Florida summer weather pattern, it's like, damn it. And you've been used to like really nice, awesome weather, and then it gets to being like muggy and humid and hot again. It's like, great. But anyways, yeah, so I'm trying to, I don't know, get a ride in before the rain and all that stuff. It's gonna suck for Miss Blockhead because she's been wanting to practice with the Rebel, you know, and every time she's able to, it's like freaking raining, because she usually works for some reason whenever it's not raining. So whenever she actually has free time, she is not able to ride the Rebel. Next couple days after, dude, it always smells like marijuana right here. I don't know why, but every single time I'm right here, it smells like marijuana. Like right here. I don't know if it's a plant that's growing in like one of these planters or what the hell, but it smells like the devil's lettuce. Went on a weekend ride recently with this new helmet, which is the Bell Qualifier DLX with the transition lens and MIPS, and I threw a Sena 20S on it, as well as my motovlog setup, and so it was a good ride over the weekend. It's a good helmet. However, I did notice I cannot listen to my music, and I cannot like be talking to other people in order to motovlog, because it's way too distracting for me. It's like, I don't know, to motovlog, it's like I have to be talking to myself and kind of having my like inner monologue be able to come out, and so like when other people are talking, it's like it disrupts that. And whenever I'm listening to music, like I'm really listening to music, it's like I'll sing along with it or whatever, but it's just so distracting. I know there's motovloggers out there that listen to music and motovlog, but I don't think it's something that I can do, just because, I don't know, like I have a background in music. I used to be really heavy into audio production and post-production as well, like mastering, and so whenever I listen to music, it's kind of like I'm critiquing it almost, while I'm also, you know, enjoying and listening to it. So it takes away like me being able to talk, because I'm just so like, I don't know, thinking about that way too much and just jamming out and enjoying it. So I've learned to shut off the Sena while I'm trying to motovlog. However, I do want to figure out a way to get like the output from the Sena, like basically what I'm hearing from other people, to record into the Hero 5 Black, so that you guys can hear some of the stuff too, you know, because that'll add a whole different dynamic. Man, it is not looking good. one of my, I don't know about favorite quotes, but a very memorable quote from Bear Grylls. He said, I remember one of the shows that I was watching with him, he said, one thing that my father said is that if the clouds look menacing, they probably are. I was like, you know, that makes a lot of sense, Bear Grylls and Papa Grylls. So it's just something that I say now. Somebody be like, oh, those clouds look pretty bad, and be like, they probably are. Because if clouds look menacing, they probably are. Let's go. Oh, so yeah, the helmet was awesome. Now, one thing that I did not like about it, the material that basically absorbs all the sweat and, you know, perspiration. I mean, after you sweat in it so much, it gets really hard to put back on, because it's like that, the material, whenever it gets wet, it gets like grippy, and so whenever you're trying to put it back on, like at a pit stop or something, you know, like whenever we pulled over to the gas station, and I'm sitting there trying to put it back on, it's like pulling my hair. I'm like, that kind of sucked. But I mean, I know they're supposed to fit snug. Another thing, whenever I do have the Sena, like the little earpieces to the Sena, you know, it's pressing against my ears, which is good, but it doesn't leave me any room for ear protection, meaning I can't be wearing, or like have the Sena earpieces in my helmet and also be wearing, you know, like ear protection. So like wind noise and, you know, doesn't like damage my hearing. So I got to figure that out, because I've been riding the last couple times without it, and you know, it's kind of sucked, because, you know, after a while your ears start to hurt. Another thing I do not like about the Sena, I mean, there's tons to like about the Sena. There's way more pros than cons, but the fact that, like, you know, it's mounted on the side of your helmet, it kind of create, regardless of it being aerodynamic, it does create wind noise, like on the left side, because it's, you know, just a thing that's sticking off the side of your helmet. So there's no really being able to hide that unless you somehow integrate it into the helmet, which I think Sena is actually doing. They're coming out with a helmet that's actually all integrated. I'd be really interested to know how much all of that's going to cost. I bet it's going to be a pretty penny. I think I need to just go ahead and invest in those damn things Bike and Birds have been talking about. They're like earbuds mixed with like ear plugs. I forget what the hell they're called. It's probably super obvious, but like ear plugs or some shit like that, you know. So I should probably go ahead and invest into those. I don't know, I think this is just going to be mainly like an update video or some stuff like that. So, another thing, nice car, brother. Another thing, whenever we did that past weekend ride, we test rode, my bad. We test rode some Harleys. Yeah, we ended up doing some test rides, and I rode the Lowrider S, the FXDLS. Oh my god, man, it just freaking won me over. It's such a nice bike. It's way quicker. Like, the power delivery is so smooth. I also rode the 48, and I like the 48 too. But in terms of power, like, dude, that 110 on the FXDLS, oh my god, cheese and rice, dude, like just insane amounts of power. It like immediately won me over. So, and this might come as a shock to you guys, it came as a shock to me too, because I said I was never gonna get rid of the iron. But I've been thinking about getting rid of the iron. Say what? And not for R6 parts, like a bunch of you guys are saying, like, oh, he got an R6 now, he's gonna sell the iron for parts. Like, what the hell parts cost that much on another motorcycle? I mean, I'm sure there's motorcycles out there, but not for a freaking Yamaha R6. That's ridiculous. So I am considering, and I have been kind of looking at used bikes, used Harleys, rather, because I am definitely gonna stay Harley. I do want to stay Harley. You know, I've been looking at some FX, some Lowrider S's, you know, with that 110 engine, because that thing is super sweet. But we'll see. Temperatures just dropped, but it doesn't start raining. Alright, I'll be right back.
A few inches later.
Trying to be considerate, so I was waiting for her to get in the car before I started the bike up, because if I hurt her ears, I'm sure she would beat my ass. Holy hell, did you guys see that? She was ripped. You know, I really like the way that I came to the post office, so I'm gonna go back that way. But I also feel like my ass is out because I forgot to put on a belt. Damn it. I'm gonna pull over real quick, pull up my pants, and carry on, my wayward son. Ooh, here's a nice grungy spot to photo up. Alright, pants pulled up. Ooh, don't roll over that piece of wood. There's nails. What up, security? Security. So yeah, I guess back onto the thought that's gonna cause a disturbance in my channel's force. Talking about selling the iron. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. You know, like I'm looking to trade up. I'm looking to get a bigger Harley. So I think the lowrider has to be going real big, be going huge, right? That's a nice bike though. So yeah, lowrider has super nice bike. Obviously the 48 is probably way more like in my price range. But you know, people are always asking like, are you planning on doing a 1200 kit? Like honestly, like it would be cheaper for me to like sell this bike. I could put this bike back to bone stock, except for the taillights, because I ain't changing those damn things out again. But I can, no joke, like put this bike back to bone stock, sell the bike, and sell all the parts for it, and have more than enough money to get like a nice 48. Already a 1200 done, and then probably have extra money. And then actually probably take some of these parts and put it on the 48, since you know they're both Sportsters and there's a lot of parts that are interchangeable. So I rode the 48. The 48 was nice. You know, you can definitely tell there's more pep than the 883, which I liked. The thing I did not like about the one that I rode was the handlebars were, you know, like up here, mini apes. But I just feel like it takes away like the feeling of control, you know? Like I know there are some people that can ride like that, but I don't know, like to me, like I'm so used to drags and, you know, like riding the R6 now, it's like you're leaning forward. I'm not a huge fan of the bars being like way up here, you know? But just personal preference. I know a lot of people enjoy them. I love the look of it. It looks really great, but it just ain't for me. I know Miss Blockhead is wanting to do some bars like that on a Rebel. Oh, by the way, and I mentioned this in a previous video also, but I was talking to a company about possibly sponsoring the build series for the Rebel, because you know, we're doing a build series. I'm not going to call it a build series. It's going to be more like a how-to series, but building the bike, you know. So we're going to start out with exhaust and an exhaust wrap, and I'm basically going to walk people through it just like I've done all my how-tos for the 883, but with a Honda Rebel. With a 1987 Honda Rebel 250. So it's really cool. This company actually agreed to work with us, you know, and a lot of that is because of the channel, you know, because you guys, because I have this outlet in which to get like all this cool stuff out there too. And you know, there's definitely power in numbers. So you know, it comes back around to me saying thank you guys for all the support and the opportunity. Oh snap, somebody getting in trouble. So yeah, with the channel comes cool opportunities, and you know, that being one of them. So the ability to work with companies because they want exposure for their products, and it's mutually beneficial, you know. So they benefit from it for getting some exposure, and we benefit from it for getting parts discounted. So yeah, that'll be coming up. I just thought that was really cool, you know, like talking with these and I'll give you guys more info whenever we start that, but basically talking with the owners of this company. It's run by like a husband and wife, so it's, you know, mom and pop. So to be able to get business to them, I think it'll be really cool, because I mean there's a lot of stuff for the Honda Rebel out there, but there's not really a lot of good videos, you know. Like whenever her and I were researching on how to you know, replace the seals in the left side crankcase, it was just so like, I mean, there were walkthroughs, obviously. There's, you know, like the manuals that you can buy, which we did buy. It's like, I told Miss Blockhead, that's her new Bible. 300-page service manual with pictures. It's freaking awesome. But I don't know, being able to actually see like somebody do something and it explained well, to me, like I value that. Whenever I'm like trying to figure out how to do something, like we looked up on YouTube trying to figure out how to do it, and oh my god, the video, like the best video that was out there was still like terrible, because the angles were just messed up, you know. Like they would do some stuff. What up, dude? See you eyeballing me in that mirror? So like you could see that they like they would do something, and the way that the camera was mounted, like wherever the hell they had it mounted, it was garbage, you know. You couldn't see what they were doing. They're like, all right, now you want to do this. And the best video out there actually didn't even do a reinstall of what we were looking for. And so like they show you how to uninstall it, but I mean reinstalling it is pretty important too, especially if you're looking for like torque specs. So they left a huge part out. So the Prius man, he's getting it. Anyways, I don't know. It's a random episode, right? Just going over some thoughts and ideas and stuff that's coming up. The R6 is currently being worked on. I've got it up on the lift. Going to be doing the oil change. Need to tension the chain. I'm taking the fairings off. I'm going to replace the frame sliders. I'm going to, I don't know, either have the fairings painted to a new color scheme that I want. I mean, it's going to stay dark. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's going to stay like, it's like a matte black and gray bike right now, so I'm going to stick with that kind of theme, but just change it up like just a little bit. Yeah, so there will be more Harley videos for those of you guys that like Harley videos while that's being worked on, because that's going to take a little bit probably. So in order to get around, I'll either have to ride this or the Rebel. But we'll be working on the Rebel here and there too. Actually, shit, I need to get all that stuff done before like next week, because that's when the Rebel parts are coming in, and as soon as those come in, I know Miss Blockhead's gonna be all about wanting to get working on that, because she's really super eager to build that bike out, which is awesome. Couldn't be more proud of her. I was editing the video actually where her and I are basically working on fixing the Rebel this morning as of me recording this, and it just puts a smile on my face, you know, like in the video, like seeing her hands, or she's all like wrenching on the bike, and you know, her hands are all dirty, and she's just really getting in there, and you know, getting her hands dirty, man. She's learning about it, so it's just really freaking awesome. No, I do not want a car wash because I'm not driving a car. Nice. No drips. Man, this gas looks kind of bluish. That's weird. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hey, you too, gas pump. Thanks. Oh man, it's freaking warm. Summer's gonna suck. I think I've said that a couple times, but yeah, anyways. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and end that one off there then. Some interesting things coming up on the channel. I guess it's kind of giving you guys like a channel update, insight, you know, what's happening. Man, I keep feeling the sprinkles like every now and then. Damn you, neutral. There we go. Alright, as soon as I get it, it's gonna turn green. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think of, I guess, whatever that I mentioned in this video. I think the biggest thing is going to be obviously selling the Iron 883. So you guys let me know your thoughts on it, on upgrading to a bigger bike, you know, like a Lowrider S with a 110 FXDLS, or like at minimum a 48. And hey, if you're interested in buying an Iron, maybe it's for sale. You guys let me know your thoughts. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down there. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. And until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. And I'll catch you all later. Deuces.